Hey, what's going on, gamers? Maverick here. In this video I'm gonna introduce you to the updated version of my multiplayer mission template that I made in a small series a while ago. As you know, with the alpha version and now the brand new beta version, a lot of things have changed and a lot of older scripts do not work anymore. It's kind of annoying as a mission maker, but I'd say you gotta live with that since we're still in the beta phase. But I hope once the full game is released, Bohemia will not constantly update class names and all that stuff and mess up our missions. However, I have updated my multiplayer mission template that you can download from the description below. I had to remove a few scripts, some of them have just been updated to the latest version, and also a few new things are in there. In this specific video right here, I'm just going to introduce you to the new stuff and the changes that have been made compared to the last version of this download. I still advise you to have a look at the older videos if you're new to this stuff. You will still get the basic information on how to enable those scripts, and you can learn a lot about how to configure the mission to your preferences. You can find this multiplayer mission template series in the editor playlist on my channel. Alright, let's have a look at this mission now. The beginning is still the same, so you saw the load screen there with all the information, the loading picture, the intro sequence with the Battlefield 3/ARMA 3 video sequence, also the UAV screen, and all the other information such as briefing notes and whatnot. What you saw just now was the TAW script for view distance, where you can change the view distance for infantry, vehicle and aircraft, as well as the grass level. This right here is the virtual ammo box system script. Personally, one of my favorite scripts that is out for the beta. I really love that one, and I made a specific video in a What's New in ARMA episode a few days ago. It's on my channel. Now this is the first feature of the updated BTC revive script. This script has changed quite a bit and it has been updated to the ARMA 3 beta. It does work about 95% of the time. I came across a few problems when I implemented it in my mission. I was not able to solve out all those bugs, but as soon as I do, I will update the download. Now what's really new here is the option to teleport to the MHQ. So you get an MHQ vehicle. I just choose the truck now. You can change that if you want. And yeah, you can drive around with that, park it somewhere, and if you get killed, you can either use the revive option, so another teammate can revive you, or you can respawn back at base and then from the flagpole you saw teleport to this MHQ. All that works pretty good. Also the save get loadout stuff, if you respawn or teleport and all that, you should end up with the same gear that you were carrying when you died. So it will not fill up your gear, but you should have the same stuff as you had when you died. I'm just gonna try that now. Gonna commit suicide. You see here you end up in this revive screen. You're injured on the ground. A friendly teammate can walk up to you, revive you, and then you can continue from there. Or if no one's around, as you see in this hint box on the top right corner, you can also manually respawn, and then you end up at the base. And from here now I can walk up to this flagpole and teleport. You see I still got the same gear I had before, so that's a feature that was not really working in the alpha version, unfortunately. And even if you lose your gear and respawn with the default gear, you can walk up to the box with the virtual ammo box system scripted box and reload a preset. Just gonna teleport now. You don't end up right at the vehicle. You spawn in I'd say a radius of about 50 meters or so, but from here you can continue your mission. What I did is just implemented the virtual ammo box system script as well on this MHQ, so I can reload my loadout from there or just gear up if I want. The BTC revive script has a respawn script for the MHQs already implemented, so I don't have to take care of that. If I blow it up, it will respawn back at base. But that's actually where I got the major problem right now with this script, because I lose the option to teleport to the MHQ. It does respawn, I got the markers on the map and all that, but for some reason if I walk up to the flagpole I can no longer use the action. So basically, yeah, it's unusable afterwards. Even though the vehicle is back, I can't teleport to it, so it doesn't make much sense. I'm not sure what the problem is, because the test mission that comes with the download of the BTC revive script has the same feature, and there it works. And I just like copy pasted the scripts from there, so it's really odd. I guess it's a conflict with one of the other scripts. So I really can't tell you what the problem is exactly, but I'm trying to find a solution, and as soon as I do, I will update the download. The next script that has been updated is the simple vehicle respawn script that you can use on any vehicle on the map, or any empty vehicle on the map. So if you got choppers and vehicles on your base and you want them to respawn after they're destroyed, you can use that. Setting up the parameters for this respawn script has not changed, and if you want to learn about that, check out the video in the series on my channel. Here you see the problem I talked about before. I can no longer trigger the action to teleport to the MHQ, unfortunately, but in my opinion that's not a reason to call this whole template foobar, because you can still use it, you can still use the MHQ, you just gotta make sure it stays in a safe place, or if you don't want to take any risks, you can still put disallow damage falls in the init field of this vehicle, and this way prevent it from being destroyed. Just waiting for the chopper to respawn. There you go, brand new aircraft ready to use. So those are the new in-game features of this updated template. I'm just gonna go to the editor really quick and show you what you'll need in there, and afterwards I'm gonna show you the mission package where all the script files are, so you can see where to modify a few parameters to your preferences. The mission setup for this template is actually pretty simple. Right now it's all placed at the Camino firing range, but you can obviously change the locations for all those units. Most important is always player slots, so you create infantry units and select them as playable. Create an ammo box, insert this code in the init field, and the virtual ammo box system script will work. Up here I created a respawnable helicopter, place the empty vehicle on the maps, add the code to the init field, and you're good to go. This map marker here is really important. It's the respawn position for the BTC revive script. So make sure you got some sort of marker there with the correct name, otherwise it will bug out your mission. Over here is the teleport flagpole. You can choose whatever object you want, but make sure this name there is correct. BTC base flag west if you're the Blue 4 team. This is the MHQ, same again, make sure the name of the vehicle is correct, and if you want, add the code for the VAS ammo box as well here, but that's optional. Okay, so this is everything you have to create on your mission for this template to work. Everything else is optional, so you can create additional units if you want to have a 30 or 60 player server. You can obviously add a lot more empty vehicles that are ready to use. One thing I missed here is this trigger. This is the cleanup script that will remove dead bodies and vehicle wrecks and all that to increase the server performance. In the last part now, we're going to have a quick look at the mission folder and see what's in there and what you can modify. Alright, so this is my missions folder, multiplayer missions in my profile. Here's also where you install that download. It should look like that, beta template, and here you get the whole script package. We still have the same core files as already explained in the mini series on my channel, so you get the init SQF, the description, which is really important, and then obviously the mission. So this is where everything is saved that you have created in the editor. Now let's have a look at the BTC revive. This is what you download usually if you download the script separately, and the most important part is this right here, revive init. So on this script you can actually edit some of the functions to your preferences, and this happens exactly in this area. You see here, don't edit below, so don't mess anything up down here because the script will not work anymore. So you get a few parameters that you can set. You can create additional respawns or additional MHQs, for example. You can enable the whole thing for a op4 side if you want to play competitive. I'm not going to into that too detail, it's pretty much self-explanatory, but right here in the BTC revive init script you can set some parameters. This is the RSC script package, the whole intro video sequence, as well as the UAV. Not really necessary to change anything there. Tall view distance, the view distance script, not necessary to change. The VAS virtual ammo box script, you can leave that as it is. As I said, description, here's where you set the mission parameters such as the mission name, author name, the load screen and all that. how many players, if it's co-op competitive, and from here you enable all the other scripts like the BTC revive, mutants, ammo box and all that. Watch the mini series. I have everything explained in detail right there. Here, this is the load screen. You can create your own load screen and call it from the description. The briefing notes, this is just default now. You can add the title and the text. For briefing notes, if you click on the map in game, you can read something there. The cleanup script, you don't have to change anything. The init is where you call most of those scripts in the order you want to use them at mission start. So not necessary to change it here. This is the vehicle revive script. On top you get information about the different code, the code lines, or the different init line codes you can use. There's quite a variety, where you can set the respawn delay, if destroyed, respawn delay, if deserted, and a few other things. So check that out and modify it in game afterwards. So modify the script, modify it in the init field in your vehicle in game. And here, as I said, mission folder, the mission file. Yeah, just a lot of code. You don't have to change anything here. You do that in the editor. Okay, so this is the updated version of my multiplayer mission template download that is available from the description below. So feel free to download it, check it out, and modify it to whatever the hell you want. As mentioned before, some minor problems, especially with the MHQ respawn. That's kind of weird. I'm trying to find a solution for that, and I will update the download as soon as I have it. If you have problems working with those scripts or installing the whole thing, I have tutorials for all that on my channel, so please check out the ARMA 3 editor playlist. You will find the vital information in there. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Please comment, leave a like, head over to my channel and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Steam and Twitch. Have a look at last Friday's mission test live stream, or me and Blitz are playing Battlefield 3. That was pretty hilarious. I'm Marek. Catch you soon. Some of them have just been updated to the latest version, and also a few new things are in there. In this specific video right here, I'm just going to introduce you to the new stuff and the changes that have been made compared to the last version of this download. I still advise you to have a look at the older videos. We're still in the beta phase, but I hope once the full game is released, Bohemia will not constantly update class names and all that stuff and mess up our missions. However, I have updated my multiplayer mission template that you can download from the description below. I had to remove a few scripts. If you're new to this stuff, you will still get the basic information on how to enable those scripts, and you can learn a lot about how to configure the mission to your preferences. You can find this multiplayer mission template series in the editor playlist on my channel. Alright, let's have a look at my multiplayer mission template that I made in a small series a while ago. As you know, with the alpha version and now the brand new beta version, a lot of things have changed and a lot of older scripts do not work anymore. It's kind of annoying as a mission maker, but I'd say you gotta live with that since Hey, what's going on gamers, Marek here. In this video I'm gonna introduce you to the updated version of my